What's up guys, I'm back today with another video, and in this one, I'm going to be telling you about the problem with Fruit Battlegrounds. Now, as you may know, Fruit Battlegrounds is a pretty popular game on Roblox based on the extremely popular anime One Piece, and I used to do videos a lot about it, and I might still do it based on what you guys think, and the problems are pretty bad. There are a total of three of them, three big major ones. The first one, which I'm going to be demonstrating first, is the boss battles. The second one is the leveling system, and the last one, you'll have to wait till the end to see. Now, without any further ado, let's talk about boss battles. Now, usually boss fights are meant to be for noobs who are new to the game, level 20 to 30-ish. And they're meant to level up and give gems for the noobs. Bosses are usually super powerful NPCs, like, give it a second, Marco here. And you're meant to defeat him for XP and gems and possibly the chance of getting his fruit, the Phoenix fruit, which is a pretty powerful fruit if you ask me. Now, as I said before, this is meant for people who are low level, but people like me who are max level 300, and other max levels, level 300 and using the most overpowered fruit in the game, as well as a person that's level 240 fighting him. And half the time these people, they're just here to kill noobs. There's barely any noobs even here, as you can see. They're all too scared to come because they know what'll happen. They'll all get killed. It's super annoying when people like, well, what I'm doing right now come to boss fights, because we gain nothing from this. We're already max level. We gain basically no XP from this. We already have enough gems to last forever, and yet people like this poor noob over here using the Quake Fruit can deal no damage, essentially meaning they gain no XP. And it's been like this for years. The devs have done nothing about it, despite a lot of people actually talking about it on YouTube. And, well, it's kind of annoying, really. Whenever I'm trying to do my own videos about leveling up my fruits, I go to Marco so that I can get some extra XP. Then I just get freaking Bodron gunned by level maxes. If you want to know what Bodron gun is, let me just show you. You use it, and then you jump up into the air, get on a cloud, and slam down a giant fist onto the ground that damages basically everybody on this arena, and there are people spamming it. This is a huge problem that really needs to be dealt with. Now, let's move on to our second topic, the leveling system. Okay, let's talk about the leveling system in Fruit Battlegrounds. So, usually, to level up, you use moves. So, like this. You just use Scorching Fist, for example, and you get a little bit of XP. Now, this little bit of XP is consistent throughout the entire game after you reach around level 30. You barely get any XP for doing moves, and that's the only way to get XP besides fighting bosses. And like I said earlier, noobs can barely fight bosses because there's all high-level pros all around the boss killing them even when they shouldn't be. Because that's just super annoying and there's no way to level up. What usually when you're low level, like level 2 or 3, you get XP very fast. You can use like 8 or 9 moves and then you'll level up. But meanwhile, I have to use about 70 moves just to level up once, and that's from level 100. Now, the higher up in the maps that you go to, you do gain more XP, but the XP gain, the increase in XP gain is so insignificant you can barely notice it. For example, I'm level 100, and I barely gain any XP for using this move. It takes forever, and the Fruit Battlegrounds devs expect us to do it legit. Just staying in one server for 30 hours, clicking 1, click, 2, click, 3, click, for a lot of time in a row. And they say that we can't use macros to level up. which is stupid, honestly. Now, let's move on to the worst part of this game, the luck factor. Okay, everybody, let's talk about the luck factor in this game. In order to get fruits, you need to spin from them for this chest. And when you spin, you have an extremely low chance of actually getting a good fruit. Like, look at this. You have a 64% chance of getting a common, a 26% chance of getting an uncommon, and a 6% chance of getting a rare. So, you know how much that totals out to? That's about a 97% chance of getting uh, under an epic. And these percents aren't even right. The math doesn't even add up. I don't know why they decide to add the math. Unless it does, or I'm just stupid. But that's such a low chance of actually getting a good fruit that you probably have to pay Robux for it. I didn't pay Robux for mine, but that was only because I grinded this game for hundreds of hours. You have a 0.2% chance. A 0.2% chance of getting a mythical. The only other way to get guaranteed fruits is by getting pity. And you have to spin 320 times to get legendary pity. And you're not even guaranteed to get something new. You might just get the same fruit you had that you spinned off. And there's only a 30% chance that that legendary pity gives you a mythical fruit. And again, that mythical fruit it has no guarantee of being new. You can't pick it. It's just luck. Also, the only way to increase your luck in this game is to get premium. It's basically pay to win at this point. Most people, if they want to get fruits they actually want, they just get alts, type in all the codes, and then spin on those alts. They don't want to actually do the work needed to get gems, because that work is annoyingly long and stupidly hard to complete. So yeah, that's the problem. Well, those are the problems with Fruit Battlegrounds. If you want me to do anything else or talk about any other video games, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on what videos you would like me to do next. And I'll see you guys in the next one.